Hello. Welcome, everybody. This is day number 7 of the Illinois Craft Beer Advent Calendar. My name is Dave Lavora. I am the host of Brewed, which is going to be having its season premiere on Saturday. More on that in a moment. I'm going to wait a moment or two here for people to show up. I was reading that you're not supposed to just start when you do a Facebook Live thing. You're supposed to hang out for a while to give people the idea that you're here. So I will wait a little bit longer before I start cracking open whatever beer number 7 is going to be. I also have been trying to figure out how to upload the videos from Facebook Live onto YouTube. And I think I have that figured out. Although I've got to work on my facial expressions. Because for whatever reason, the algorithm on YouTube, the thumbnail it always wants to pick is me making this face. I don't know what that's about. I feel like I look like a normal human being for these beer samplings. But for whatever reason, the thumbnail on YouTube is me just making this face. I don't know what to tell you. So now that I've made that face, undoubtedly that'll be what YouTube grabs. Day number 7, or I guess night number 7, of the Illinois Craft Beer Advent Calendar. I will say we are 1/4 of the way through, about to start day number 7, and every beer, I'm not kidding you, every beer has been terrific. I haven't been disappointed, not even close. So far, the team there at the Lodi Tap House in Utica has done an excellent job curating this list of beer from all across the state of Illinois. Last night was a wonderful winter warmer from St. Charles, and boy, did it do it. The Yule-All, it filled me with warmth, both physically and emotionally. That was great stuff. So I'm dying to see what we have on tap for today. I guess before I crack open the box here, I should do a pitch for our show, Brewed, which you can see Saturday night at 10:35 on WQAD News 8. Our Season 7 premiere will be on this Saturday night. So I hope you'll watch. I know I will. I enjoy the show. Let's get into it. Beer number 7 and the Illinois Craft Beer Calendar. This box is getting a little easier to open because I've already done so much damage to the first 7 nights. So let's see what we have here tonight. Okay, this is... Ooh, okay. This is our first 12-ounce can. Interesting. They've been pints to this point. This is a 12-ounce can. I did not see that coming. We have a beer here from Marz Community Brewing. It's called Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie is described here as a pale wheat with rooibos tea. I'm not a tea drinker, so I'm sure I'm not saying that right. ROOIBOS. Pale wheat with rooibos tea? Let's see if there's more information on the can. Government warning. Well, that's not going to help. This is a 5.5% ABV, right? 5.5 alcohol by volume. Good to know. It's a 12-ounce beer. And, pale wheat ale with rooibos tea. It's from Marz, which is in Chicago. I've been there. It's excellent. It's not very far from where the White Sox play. I know that I've walked to Marz Brewing from Guaranteed Rate Field. More often than not, that tends to be where we go after games. So I've loved their beer. I've just never had it here in my house in Iowa. So this is exciting. Marz Brewing, Community Brewing Company. I think I read that they just opened up another tap room in, I want to say, the Logan Square neighborhood. All right, let's go ahead and give it a pour. We're using a Fair State glass from our visit up there in the Twin Cities, which you'll see on this season of Brewed. I'll let that settle for just a minute. If you are, we might have something here. If you're enjoying a craft beer with us, let us know in the comments what you're drinking. Otherwise, you know, I feel strange. I feel like I'm drinking by myself. Of course I'm not, because you're here, but you know what I'm saying. Ooh. So a pale wheat with tea. Gosh, I hope this doesn't keep me up all night. I'm kidding, it won't. A pale wheat tea with rooibos tea. Rooibos tea. Rooibos? Rooibos. Rooibos. That sounds like a tea. I don't know anything about it, though. I'm not, again, not a big tea drinker. Look at that. Huh? That is... It's a wonderful, beautiful color. Marz Brewing, day 7 here on the Illinois Craft Beer Advent Calendar. Cheers. It's just... Well, I'm getting the tea, for sure, which I didn't think I'd like tea in a beer. When I read the can, I thought, oh, okay. It's an interesting note. It's super clean. It's got a great finish. But yeah, this is, again, it's called Jungle Boogie. I mean, there's not a lot more on the can other than that from the good people at Marz. Marz is spelled M-A-R-Z. Marz needs women. Yeah, I know, that's really good. Super crisp. What was it? 5.5 on the ABV, so... yeah. Rubio's tea. Am I a tea drinker now? I think I might be. Each beer in this box is from a different brewery across the state of Illinois, and each beer is made specifically for this box. So if you were to go to Marz, they might have like maybe a little bit left over of the Jungle Boogie, but it's not like none of these beers are core beers. None of these are flagship beers. These breweries from across Illinois. There was a note about the tea. Not traditional tea. It's from South Africa. Is that right? There was a great quote about tea, and then it scrolled past. Can I go back and look at that? There looked like there was actual information about tea. Okay, Harley says not traditional tea from a bush native to South Africa. Okay, well that's very cool. I don't know if you read the news, but South Africa is very popular right now. No, that's great. That is great. So this is it. It's not a traditional tea. Maybe that's why I like it. Like if this tasted like somebody put Lipton iced tea in beer, I don't know if I could be down with that. Whatever this note is, Alan says, can Jenny get me out of trouble if I crack one open at the high school cafeteria waiting for my daughter's orchestra concert? Oh boy. Yep. And Jenny says, go ahead. Wow. Todd says, drinking beer on the internet is a dream gig. Yeah, drinking beer on television isn't bad either, Todd. Like, they're both great. It's a pretty sweet gig. I'm not going to act like it isn't. It's pretty great. And that reminds me, a new season of Brewed premieres this Saturday. It's 10:35 on WQAD News 8. If you're unable to watch it on Channel 8, you can watch the show later on next week on brewedtv.com. Look at the color on that. That is outstanding. Okay, yeah, well, I didn't know what to expect with a Rubios tea. I've never had that in beer before. I would have it again, that's for sure. That was day 7 of the Illinois Craft Beer Advent Calendar. I'll be here again tomorrow and every day up until Christmas Eve, trying a different beer from a different Illinois brewery. Thanks to Lodi Tap House in Utica for putting this together. Again, if you're in that part of the state, absolutely stop by. The food is incredible, but what they do there at Lodi Tap House is all of the beer that they have, every drop of it is made in Illinois, which is awesome. You love to see that. We will be visiting Lodi Tap House, I'm pretty sure, on this week's episode of Brewed. I get confused because we film them all over the place, and I ask Anthony or Mary what the episode is that's about to come on, and a lot of times they'll tell me, and I'll forget that we even filmed them, because sometimes we film them so far in the past, and sometimes they're pretty recent. That's why sometimes on the show you'll notice, like, I'll have a beard, and then in the next segment I'm clean shaven, and then in the next segment my beard is somehow longer than it was at the beginning of the show. That's just a little behind the curtain. That's just how we do the show. So we find these stories, and then we assemble them together. I say we as if I'm the one who does any of the work. I am not. Anthony and Mary are the real heart and soul of the team that do all of the work. I'm just the lucky duck who gets to drink beer on TV and now here with you on the internet. So thanks to them, and thanks to you. I'll be back tomorrow night. Hope you guys are enjoying your December 7th. We'll be back tomorrow with whatever's behind door number 8 on this big, beautiful box from the Illinois Craft Beer Advent Calendar. Until next time, this is what I say. I hope I made some thumbnail faces that don't make me look like a weirdo, and cheers.